Have you guys been keeping up with the latest saga of Billy Mitchell and Karl Jobst? Because my goodness, I never thought that I would find myself rooting for Billy Mitchell, but for some reason, the more this goes on, the more I keep finding myself doing just that. Billy Mitchell's recent tweets is taking some could argue, well-deserved victory lap after his destruction of Karl Jobst in courts over in Australia, where he completely annihilated Karl Jobst. And his ex posts have been aggressively calling him out over and over again. And this is 7 hours ago. Apparently, Karl Jobst said Billy is effed quite a few times 9 months ago in response to people. We have Billy Mitchell 17 hours ago posting, assuming Billy loses, this will probably cost him like $500,000 total. Imagine spending $500,000 to effing lose to a guy like me who has 1 million YouTube subs and will make videos rubbing it in until I die. Oh no. Oh no, Karl. That's a big yikes. Oh no. Oh no. I don't even talk about Alyssa like this. Like, I would never want something coming back to me if she were to win, where people could point to being like, oh, look what he said here. Let's make fun of him and embarrass him with this. It's like, should I win? I absolutely should. But of course, if you ask her, that's probably what she would say too. Will I win? I have no idea. That's always been my stance on it. Saying that he's going to lose to a guy like me who has 1 million YouTube subs and will make videos rubbing it in until I die. If I was Billy, I would be scared shitless. I'm telling you, Karl he's just getting reflected back to him. And Billy Mitchell is using this as an opportunity to victory lap the shit out of him. And here we have discount code bankrupt for 10% off Ricky's hot sauce. It doesn't end there though. Happy 45th birthday to Pac-Man from Billy Pac-Man himself. And then right before that, May 22nd, he said, imagine writing, I am better than the average looking on a social media bio. And this is on, I believe this is Twitch. It says Karl Jobst is offline. I speedrun Perfect Dark and GoldenEye for N64. Also, in my opinion, I am better than average looking. I mean, you gotta love the confidence. That's definitely confidence. Billy Mitchell, 500 videos in the first year alone, but he will teach you how to approach her now. Oh boy. 2 thumbs up. You've watched 500 videos, lotion, no lotion. Wait, what's this? But he's a pickup artist. Now I just have a favorites list on Pornhub. So you have an account? Yes. Simthreat. Add me as a friend. Karl Jobst sharing his Pornhub account name to be friends with people on Pornhub. All right. That's a thing. This isn't weird at all. It's Thomas Brown. No, totally not weird at all. Keem, bro, what? Andy Worski, what? Chess Gamer. What? Is this his public Discord server? Yes. I hope it was 18 plus. What kind of Discord server is this? I would hate to be this guy's kid. Yikes. Rack up those achievements, Karl. Oh my God, this is great. This is great. This is funny. Achievement hunting on Pornhub. Oh man. He's working hard. Yeah, my knees are tapping out already. Oh bro. Oh bro. May 21st. King Billy is harassing me by tweeting my own Discord messages. I am soy and cannot withstand the curated flavor and heat of his hot sauce at rickysauce.com with discount code Karl Lost. Billy is like infinite victory lap here. This is amazing. This is amazing. In Australia, it's against the law for creditors or debt collectors to harass or intimidate debtors, including online platforms like Twitter. If you're experiencing this, you can report this behavior to the ACCC, Australian Competition and Consumer Commission, AFSA, Australian Financial Security Authority, or the Australian Financial Complaints Authority. So looks like Karl Jobst is trying to use the Alyssa Mercante approach to fighting back by now claiming harassment from the very same person, by the way, I'll mind you guys, who says, I will be making videos and rubbing it in until I die after defeating Billy. This coming from Karl. So it's okay for him to throw stones beforehand, but when he loses, he cries. That is wild to me. That is wild. I'm considering renting out an entire arcade and throwing a massive party. We can all celebrate this W together. I would go to that. I would 1,000,000% go to that. That would be amazing. True North in the house. True North says, you need a Billy Mitchell emoji. You know what the funny thing is? Like, I used to clown Billy Mitchell, but now I can't even clown him. Like, the more I witness this guy, the more I'm just like, I love his approach. It's fucking hysterical. YouTuber Karl Jobst fights defamation claim made by American arcade gamer William Billy James Mitchell. This is September 2024. It says he already did. Is Karl Jobst going to cry? Oh, okay, that's in response to is he going to cry? Let's see. Anything else before we move on to the next thing? Oh, we got one more here. It's like every day he's posting something. This is crazy. I never thought it was going to go this way. This is great popcorn entertainment. A statement from Billy Mitchell, Karl Jobst, coming soon. Karl Jobst, what does that even mean? It means Billy is after you. Be scared. Maybe I've finally realized I'll get cents in the dollar for my costs. Laugh my fucking ass off. I think I might do this. So he's going to potentially report Billy Mitchell for harassment. All Billy Mitchell is doing is the same thing that I do with Alyssa, is post what she says. That is not harassment. That has never been harassment. It never will be harassment. You have nothing. What court in what world would look at the words you said that someone else posts and they're like, oh, that's harassment. You're using your own words against somebody else. There's no even words for this. Billy keeps going after Karl by posting the things that Karl himself writes. And then he says, Karl Jobst is now on welfare. I'm going to the Centrelink office on Monday. So Karl Jobst put himself into filing for bankruptcy, allegedly, and now going to get welfare in Australia, according to Karl on his own Discord. This is from Karl himself. And word on the street is Karl is not a big fan of people talking about him in a negative light. And I'm like, bro, like, welcome to the internet. If people feel like you did him wrong, people are going to speak up about that. I think that's only fair. That's why I feel like transparency is the best road to travel, because that way, no matter what happens, at least you could say, hey, I can't help you. I gave you all the information I had the whole time. I'm not hiding anything from anybody this entire time. I feel like he was disingenuous with what was happening, and many people would agree with that regarding the lawsuit. And he was assuming full well that he would win it, and he'd lost, and his world is crashing down. So we go over to his YouTube channel, and he has his latest post. I have not watched this video, and to be fair, I do still feel like Karl is a very talented content creator. I genuinely do. I feel like he can make great videos. Great enough to be over 1 million subscribers? Yes. I do believe he should be past 1 million subscribers. He's an excellent channel. He's very entertaining, gives interesting research points. It's a good channel as far as the cheaters and stuff like that. He covers good content. A lot of people feel like that they have been wronged by him and don't want to give them their eyeballs for views. So they are letting him know that in the comments section. So I wanted to go check this out, and that was interesting. So I funneled it by newest first. This is 4 days ago, 414,000 views on the saddest cheater of all time video. And he pins his advertisement at the top. And then this guy, I'm not refreshing it because I don't know if these are missing now or not, but ignore the jerk comments. You made a mistake. Whoop-de-doo. There will always be worthless jerks giving others a hard time. So people that are giving him a hard time are worthless jerks, not the guy that lied to everyone and set up a GoFundMe and took money from people without telling them the full story. Who's the worthless jerk? Just watched the Internet Anarchist video. Crazy fall off for you. I'm out. Calamity Kura says, I feel this video is missing Ricky's Sauce sponsor to pay off your debt faster, bro. That would be amazing, by the way, if Billy set up a deal to be like, look, bro, I will knock off $100,000 if you make me your exclusive sponsor partner for the next year. And have Karl peddling Ricky's hot sauce in his videos. Oh, that'd be amazing. Removing legitimate records just because a person who achieved it didn't fall his knees. I beg for forgiveness. It's stupid. I don't know what they're talking about here. Please have all your horses in the barn, and please don't say anything unbecoming. Let's just focus on the facts this time. Also, Billy Mitchell is a cheater, and it's all he'll ever be known for. Nah, bro, I got bad news for you. Billy is coming off pretty clean out of all of this right now. Another video to pay off the King of Kong. Bro working overtime right now to pay Billy Mitchell. I don't subscribe to losers. Stop being so boring about Billy the murderer Mitchell. Allegedly, bro. Good luck, Karl. Hope it gets thrown out because even if you bet the truth, Mitchell is still disgusting. What? This ought to be an interesting conversation. That's not how the law works. Jobst was sued for defamation because he said things that weren't true. Bending the truth was why he was sued in the first place. The internet never misses. I know. I'm hoping it gets thrown out because he's a sleazy, horrible, dishonest cheater. Karl was in the wrong, but on karma alone, Billy deserves the L. This isn't how the law works. And frankly, I don't know why you were defending a man who blatantly defrauded $200,000 from his fans. The saddest cheater of all time, said the guy who was bankrupt. Lol, LMAO, pay up, Karl. Based Billy cracking the whip on the failed pickup artist. Ooh. So, suffice it to say, it's probably 80 to 85% of the comments are still focused on Billy and Karl in the lawsuit, and most of them are jabs at Karl himself on his own channel. And checking on Social Blade right now, it's not going so hot for Karl at all. I mean, yes, he still has over 1 million subscribers, and he's still getting good views. 400 plus thousand views on a day old video is legit. 4 days old, sorry. 400,000, 14 views on 4 days old. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So minus 20,000 subscribers in the past 30 days. And this is the most devastating part of it. Ready for this? The video came out 4 days ago. So that was on May 19th. The video came out. He lost 10,000 on April 29th. And then his video came out May 19th. He lost another 10,000 as of today. So even after the video comes out, it's reminding people to go watch his channel and then be like, oh yeah, I meant to unsubscribe from this guy because of what happened. Like his putting out new videos is actually detrimental right now. Like, yes, he's getting the views, but it's reminding people to unsubscribe. So it's a very weird situation. Simthreat. Yes, exactly. But yeah, that is the current status of Karl Jobst. Not looking so hot. He is still 223rd ranked in Australia, which is pretty good. Pretty good. He's still getting views. But at the end of the day, the community sentiment surrounding this guy is not great. And Billy is continuing to take his victory lap over and over and over again. And I don't think anyone can really blame him because it's pretty legendary. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. That's good stuff.